My fellow Australians, as a multi-talented marketing megastar and the centrepiece of one of the most effective campaigns in the history of the universe, you'd be entitled to expect my presence at this evening's festivities. I'm sure you're all looking forward to Facebooking or tweeting that you'd rub shoulders with an advertising giant like myself. A man who sold more chops than you've had hot takeaway dinners during pitches. Unfortunately for you, my prior commitment to present the meat tray at the Ballarat RSL takes precedence over being fawned over by overpaid product peddlers and powder snorters, which is probably a good thing, because a level of un-Australianism at what purports to be the Australian EFFIE Awards would make me do my block. For starters, you've got agency names like Publicis or Three Drunk Monkeys. If any animal's going to be getting on the piss, it should be one of our native Australian fauna. Three Drunk Wombats has a terrific ring to it. It's the same with the work. Look at DDB's Falling in Love with Chook campaign. What's wrong with falling in love with a few nice juicy lamb chops? Or maybe a McLamb burger for a real happy meal? Or what about Sean, the best creative director in the world, Cummins, who's probably busy trying to work out how to attach gold lines to his leather pants as we speak? Sean, from one sex symbol to an aspiring one, why the hell would you give the best job in the world to a POM? Aren't there enough expats in the Australian ad industry already? An Englishman, Irishman and a Scotsman walk into a bar isn't the start of a bad joke anymore. It's your typical industry function nowadays, or your average creative department. With all these creative blow-ins, it's no wonder Bankwest is being promoted by kittens and goldfish with Pommy accents and a Singaporean sunflower. It's an absolute disgrace. And is there anything more un-Australian than a good old Aussie company like Pacific Brands going offshore? Next thing you know, Optus will be moving their call centres to India or something. No wonder M&C Saatchi opened an office there. And let's not forget BMF. They've been hitching a free ride on my illustrious coattails for years, and they're at it again with one of my campaigns tonight. Bludging off my hard work and enormous talent. It's about as un-Australian as it gets. So the message is clear, even for your alcohol-addled brain cells. It's time the Australian advertising industry redeemed itself by drastically reducing its un-Australian footprint. And the best way to do that is by putting me in all your advertising campaigns. What could be more Australian than Sam Kekovich flogging Vegemite? I'm already a one-man Tourism Victoria campaign. I could chop at a 4 and 20, grow and mow, and slam down a solo. Knock back a warm tinny, and I've known a few pure blondes in my time. And let me assure you, I'd be a knockout in a burly bra. So stop being un-Australian and start putting me in your ads. You know it makes sense. I'm Sam Kekovich.